Hey guys, it's Paul from Ashen. It is New Comic Book Day for the week of November 21st, and we're going to get started right now. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. It's going to be a fun week for us. We are not off, as you can see from this video, and we're going to get started right now. This week brought to you by shirts. I have nothing witty to say this week. All I'm thinking of is turkey right now. And I can eat turkey, I can't eat a shirt. But buy a shirt.
All right, people. Hold on, I didn't even do the trades. You know what? Don't even cut it. We've got Spider-Man, Peter Parker Spider-Man. We got that. We've got Flavor from Image Comics. Nothing's a mess up on this channel. We've got Unnatural, which is that interesting title. We've got Immortal Hulk, which is great. We've got Justice League, The Totality. Scott Snyder, Justice League. We've got Motherlands. I reviewed issue 1 of that. I thought it was weird and awesome. We got Harley's Little Black Book. This is the stuff we like from the New 52. Okay, we've got Stray Bullets, Sunshine and Roses. It's got this weird guy in the back who reminds me of Mark Maron. We've got 24 panels. This was an anthology comic to aid PTSD needs of survivors in the Grenfell Tower fire. Look it up, people. Look it up. Underwinter. Still going there. That Ray Fox book. We got Crude, Volume 1. It's still going. We've got Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows, Volume 4. Why is that still going? We've got Aquaman, War for the Throne. Fun fact. This cover is actually a variant cover for a Justice League issue this week. Or was it Aquaman?
No, it's Justice League.
It's Justice League. That's weird, DC.
Same exact cover.
Same exact cover. This cover has nothing to do with it inside. It's another, hey, remember the New 52? We like this. They're so picky with the New 52 stuff, what they will present as canon and whatever. Justice League, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I heard that was pretty fun. Spidey, School's Out. No, we don't want a copyright strike. Venom. Still Venom by Donny Cates. Everybody loves Donny Cates. And that's old. The Cisco Kid. Some old westerny stuff for you. We've got a new version to tie in with the Sci-Fi Channel series of Deadly Class. I'm pumped for this, and not just because Henry Rollins is in it, but especially because Henry Rollins is in it. All right, peoples. I read 4 books for some reason. I don't know why.
What's my fault this time?
Everything leading up to it was your fault, though.
How is it my fault?
Everything was your fault today. You got here so late, and then you talked so much.
I got here the regular time.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Do I seem hyper to you?
No.
That means the coffee's still in my system, which means you got here too late.
Okay.
Don't argue with me. I don't even care if I'm wrong. You won't win. Can we do the reviews, please?
Go ahead.
All right. First up, we got Shuri, issue number 2. It was still good. Basically focusing on the women of the tribe, kind of like, hey, you know, let's you should be Black Panther again. Things are going bad, and your brother's missing. And she's like, I don't want to do that. That's dumb. So she's trying to use her science to find him. He's all lost in space and whatnot. And she's having a hard time of it. It is a nice guest spot where Storm shows up. And then they enact certain plans to try to locate the Black Panther. Pretty good story. I'm still digging it. I don't know. I don't know if I'm still in. It was good, though. It was definitely good, and it's worth checking out.
First up, we have MiddleWest, issue number 1. This is a Scotty Young book, but it is not Scotty Young art. But I really love the art in this. It's a really kind of interesting story. It is about a boy in the Midwest. Obviously, this is MiddleWest. Kind of your average small-town kid who has a terrible father and a talking fox. One Saturday, things go wrong. He misses paper route. His dad pretty much pummels him. Like I said, terrible father. And then he kind of stands up to his father after a day of fun, and things go way wrong, and he has to flee his town. And this is going to be this sets up that journey of what's going to be happening as he travels through MiddleWest. It's a really interesting story. The art is beautiful in this book. And the writing is pretty good too. It's pretty solid. I liked it. So I definitely want to check out the next issue.
Next up, we've got Smooth Criminals, #1. Why did I read this? Because it put a Michael Jackson song in my head. And I couldn't stop humming the beat, the tune. So here we go. Smooth Criminals is from Boom. This is issue 1. It is about Brenda, who is by the way, it's 1999. That's important. She is a hacker. So a hacker in 1999 is very different from a hacker nowadays. She is actually kind of helping out at her college. She is told by this loser guy to clean out a certain area. She's like, I'm not a maid. He's like, I don't care. He says a bunch of really funny things that reference the 90s. And then she cleans it out. When she cleans it out, she finds basically a Mr. Freeze-style cryogenic chamber, and she hacks it open because it's old, so she can actually figure it out. And this woman pops out, and she's some sort of jewel thief. And you also find out that she's not from 1999. She's been in this thing for a while. And shenanigans. I really enjoyed this book. I had no expectations of it whatsoever. I wasn't familiar with it, and I really liked it. The art was fun. The writing was fun. Characters were fun. This book's fun. You can read it.
Next up, we have Archie, issue number 700. This is, I believe, what is going to be going on with the... it's a continuation of the original Archie series that Mark Waid apparently is no longer doing. It's Nick Spencer, and I love Nick Spencer and his work on Amazing Spider-Man, so I thought I'd give this a try. This is a very good one to hop in on if you are a fan of the Archie series or you want to give a chance for the Archie series, because it basically, and it kind of encapsulates everything that happened in the prior series to the prior numbering, and kind of gives you a very good jumping off point about what's going on here. Archie is coming back from the summertime. Everybody has had their amazing summertime transformations, and Archie seems through most of the book to not have had that similar transformation because he never left Riverdale. However, there's a huge spoiler, and I don't want to give it away, but he has changed a lot. His friends just don't know it yet. But it's definitely fun. It's definitely interesting. I've loved the Archie series before. Mark Waid did an amazing job of the reboot, and I think Nick Spencer's going to do a pretty good job with this one moving forward. So pick it up.
All right, next up, we have Mars Attacks, issue 2. I am not contractually obligated to review every Kyle Starks book. I just do it because he's my boy. You're my boy. This book's a lot of fun. I love where it's going. I love his humor telling this story. Mars Attacks it can be funny, or it can be over-the-top violent, and he bridges that really well. When gross things happen, it's, in a more interesting way. It's not violence for the sake of violence. Also, props to him for inventing a Sparky-like character. There is a really awesome dog in this book, just like Sparky from Dead of Winter, his other comic, based on a board game, which is fun. You should play that. Play it with him. He gets real into it. It's great. Starks is great. Starks is great. This book's really great, and just read it. You have to. It's mandatory.
And my pick of the week, obviously, it's every 2 weeks. It's Batman. It's issue number 59. This is a huge issue. If you have been a fan of this series for at least the last 20, 30 issues, this is a very big thing, because one of the revelations at the end of Batman 50, when he didn't get married to Catwoman, was it was all a plan by Bane. And now you are seeing a lot of what has just seemed like random bad things that have been happening are now coming to take shape as part of Bane's plan. And he goes to confront Bane, and things just don't go well. And things just go further awry. This is an amazing issue. Jordi Belair and Mike Janin do an awesome job on the art. This is definitely one to pick up, especially if you have been watching or reading the Batman series up to this point.
All right, peeps. It's time for my pick of the week. Paul, what do you think my pick of the week is?
No idea.
No idea, Paul. None?
None.
What is the only greatest thing ever in the world that could be my pick of the week? What could topple my love and friendship for Kyle Starks?
Not Uncanny X-Men #2.
It's not Uncanny. By the way, thanks Ed Brisson and Matthew Rosenberg for coming by the shop. You guys were great. And I will be picking up Uncanny X-Men #2. I just wanted some variety and I read other things. So, no. The thing that is my pick of the week... God, this is going on forever. The length of this. The drama, the build-up. My pick of the week, you'll never believe it. It's GoBots. #1. You alright, Paul? You alright?
I'm fine.
Okay. So, as many of you will remember from the 80s, the GoBots were the cheaply made toys that came out before Transformers, didn't do very well. Transformers were worried about it, but they were way cooler because they just stole a bunch of Japanese toy properties and turned it into a weird, loosely made story. But this is a well-made story. So many memories flooded back to me. I remembered a lot of these characters, and it's just a really awesome basic premise of the GoBots are part of our society now. They were scientifically kind of like upgraded these robots, so it's to solve overcrowding and like parking and like just all kinds of basic problems. And the GoBots, some of them are going rogue, some of them are having weird issues with their programming. GoBots aren't supposed to hurt people, and they totally are. And a lot of awesome, horrible things happen. The main human has a really sweet mustache, so it's very 80s looking. The big thing that put this over the top, because everything I read this week I actually really enjoyed. The art put it over the top. I like the art, and it really works well for this. And not even just the art, because there's pages like this one where there's like 1 billion panels, and then there's other pages where like the layout is just so good. And I actually had a lot of fun following the fight scenes and the story. Don't think of GoBots as second-rate Transformers. Think of them as a first-rate comic. And my pick of the week. Alright guys, that's the end of the video. Thanksgiving's coming, so let us know in the comments what you're thankful for. I'm thankful for Paul. Paul, you're the best. Aw. He's gonna replay that over and over again with tears in his eyes. Come on out if you're local to the area. Our Black Friday sale is on Black Friday. The whole store is on sale. The big percent off. We have 40% off of our trades. Every trade in the store, 40% off. Everything else, I believe, is 20% off. There's a couple of extra deals. Make sure you check our Facebook, because maybe we'll just get all crazy and add other deals, which is a lot of fun. Yeah, I don't want to ramble too much, but hey, we're thankful for stuff.
I know Tim usually does the ending to these books, but just wanted to throw this out there. It is Thanksgiving, and one of the things I'm very thankful for, this has been an amazing year for us on this channel. You guys have really done a lot for us. We've seen some ups and downs at the very beginning of the channel being demonetized back in February, and then through the hard work of a lot of you guys watching our videos and sharing our videos, we finally got our monetization back. It's been a great year. I think 2019 is going to be awesome. But I really want to thank everybody that has been part of our channel week in and week out. Whether you've been sharing our videos, just watching our videos, liking, commenting. We really couldn't do this without you, and we really appreciate everything that you've done for us. See you next time.